What's going on, people? Welcome to the Player Ratings Show. In front of the festive Christmas tree, the big Christmas. Can you fit that in your yard?
Nah, to be honest, mate. That's what we are now, commercial club, mate.
It's almost as tall as the East Stand, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mate. Jeez. But anyway, let's go straight into the Player Ratings. 3-0 against Colchester.
Yeah.
Into the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. City over 2 legs and that, you know.
No, man. I just think over 2 legs, they'll have a way of beating us. But
be positive.
Optimistic, yeah, be positive. I think there's positive and there's
Christmas, mate. My glass is half full.
Well,
yeah.
How much is that? How much? No. I don't know, man.
All right.
We'll see how the first leg goes. We're at home first leg, so we'll see.
Exactly.
We need a result in the first leg.
Get a positive, something to cling on to.
Yeah.
Play on the break against City.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? All right, Sergio Romero, one save to do, which actually led to our goal.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
does Romero get an assist?
Well, you know what, mate? That's probably the easiest. I think at one point
he didn't even need to be there.
He could have been sat on the floor, mate, today. You know what I mean? He could have been sat on the floor having this, them Argentinian drink they have. Trust me, man. He could have been sat on the floor, done his homework, done what he wanted to do, bro. 6, man. He get nothing, mate. Clean sheet.
He could have even given a 5, but not because he'd done bad, just because he literally had nothing to do.
Bro. I think there was one shot they had that got just close to him, but he had it covered. But apart from that,
first half, so
easy.
All right, we'll go over 6 just because we won.
Yeah.
Right back, Ashley Young.
Yeah, did all right on the right hand side. You know what I mean? I thought he occupied the right hand side. You know what I mean? Gave a few balls, crossed into the box without even, them hitting home.
Yeah, a couple of them went clean out. A couple of them went into dangerous areas.
Felt like Fulham at home 2014 all over again. You know what I mean? Like, it was just problem is, you can only put it down to that performance today, and he held that right hand side well.
Yeah. He had no defending to do. I think one time, actually, he got a yellow card actually, because that brother kind of just blew away from him. And he just chopped him down.
Yeah, I give him a high 6. Yeah, I thought he was decent, did his job. Yeah, you know what I mean, can't say much more for that.
Yeah, I agree. 6 is fair in a game where the onus was always going to be on attackers, not defenders today. But at fullbacks, you want them to obviously be getting forward and crossing. He tried to do that, but was part of a first half performance that was just slow, lethargic, and we'll get to Rashford, but he should have scored anyway. So I think 6 probably fair. Next to him was Tuanzebe.
Tuanzebe, I thought again, man.
What Tuanzebe does, isn't it?
Tuanzebe does. I thought, you know what I mean, to get the the recovery pace is brilliant for me. That's what I like about him, and I feel like that's what separates him and Lindelof. Lindelof might have the intelligence of getting the quick thinking, but I think Tuanzebe has the speed and that's
athleticism,
what we lack. And we lack. They almost go in 2. Him and Maguire go in 2. Yeah. One that can read the game well, and one that can, if they go on top. And I thought there was a few occasions where they tried to get over the top, but you know what, man, he's looking mature and today, and you know what I mean. Another 6, man. High 6.
Solid 6.
Man.
I think, and it's weird because Solskjaer, he's made his choice. It clearly is Lindelof. It clearly 100%. Is. But I don't know. It's like we have the same discussion every week where people go, "Do you know what, Tuanzebe, man? It looks like it could potentially be a better partnership." But the decision's been made, so we'll see how that pans out. But solid 6. And Maguire today. Do you know what Maguire? What I liked about Maguire's performance today is he knew he weren't going to have to do a lot of defending. Yeah. So are you just going to sit there and go, I don't need to do defending, or are you going to step up?
That's it.
And he was almost like another midfielder today.
Harry Beckenbauer. Told you, man. Harry Beckenbauer, man. Man driving into that midfield.
It's only against Colchester.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking, but we can only judge it on this game.
But what I like about him, when he gets the ball, he moves into the spaces, then it free up under Pereira. Yeah. So Pereira doesn't need to go in that position. He can go make an advanced runners. You know what I mean? You know what it is? He brings the ball out so confidently. That is the one for me. Like, I love that about him.
Almost scored as well.
And almost scored. You know what I mean? I thought a few moments of the game, I was like, shoot.
Yeah. But some of the balls out to the left-hand side for Luke Shaw as well. Kind of pinging it in, balls across the floor or punching it into people. Just trying to force the issue. Don't get me wrong. In the first half, all our players were guilty of just playing the pass, coming back because we were just trying to find a way. But I thought he consistently was just trying.
Just trying, yeah.
What would you give him?
I give him another 6, man. I thought he was commanding. I thought, he did as well. I thought the number 9 had no chance today.
I agree. Solid 6. Luke Shaw, left back.
Luke Shaw, man. I think he's found his level here tonight.
Give him a break.
You know what I mean? There's no agenda with Shaw, man. I like the player.
He did all right today.
He did all right today. I thought he was up and down that left-hand side. I mean, that's one thing I never seen him.
Stopped a couple of counter-attacks as well.
Yeah, you know what? That was one counter.
No, when that little the guy was in, the short guy.
And he got in well, very well.
I thought he could get out of pace there. I thought it could be a problem.
Yeah, you know what? That's the key for me is will he get out of pace, because the right winger was tricky.
He was. But see, everyone says Luke Shaw is slow and can't move, but
he reads the game
well.
But
sometimes he does. You know, he can't. He's not the slowest.
One thing about him, he reads the game well, and he gives him the last-ditch tackles. For me, is I'm looking at left backs around the country and I'm thinking, I want more. I want to see more. That's how you do it, man. You know what I mean? But You know what? I could give him a high 6 again today. I thought it was brilliant today.
What's all this high 6, low 6, medium 6? Bro, is this the number?
It's a clear 6. You know what I mean? There's no doubt about it.
Come out of his own ratings. What do you mean high 6?
High 6, you know what I mean? Like,
so even low 6. It's still a 6.
Some people don't say, oh, it's a 6. Oh, no, it's a high 6. You know what I mean?
Making it up your own ratings.
Better, innit? You know what I'm saying?
All right, so you're going for a high 6.
High 6, yeah, high 6.
Jesus Christ. All right, so 6 for Luke Shaw. Right, let's go into midfield. This is where, you know, we can kind of really look at the onus on players. Andreas Pereira.
Yeah, I thought, you know what we did was frustrating the first half was the amount of touches he had. There was one moment in the game, where there was a free kick on the edge of the halfway line, and Rashford was like, yeah, I'll take it. And he was like, no, you take it. And he was like, what he did was he passed it to Rashford, and he was right next to him. Yeah. And I'm like, why don't you just get the ball and move it across? You know what I mean? I feel like he does that a lot. And
Stalling,
that's the kind of thing. Stalling on the move, not playing the forward pass. You know what? I'll make it simple. I pass to Matic. I want you to play the forward pass. And he didn't do that first half. You know what? It's kind of a weird game for him because he didn't show any. You know, he didn't show anything really. That's why I'm going to give him a 5. I'll be real out here, man.
Do you know what? I think there's not a lack of willingness for him to try things.
Yeah.
I definitely give him that. There's no lack of willingness for him to get about the pitch. I'll give him that. But when it comes to the star quality, the final ball, the final shot, the final decision, I don't always see it. For a player who is quite neat and tidy, good touch, good strike with the ball, you know, can get about.
When was the last time he made an assist? But
to be fair, Saeed, again, looking at the context, he should have had an assist because he put it on a plate for Rashford.
Yeah, true.
I know Rashford didn't score, and so he didn't get it. But you know, then we're looking at that saying that was a good pass outside the boot, dinked it over. Rashford 6 yards out, fluffs his line. So would I give him a 6 based off that?
I'll give him a 5, me.
Yeah, do you know what? I counted 1 too many stray passes. Okay, I'll go with that.
I think 5. I think it was an average.
Considering only because we're looking to someone like him, who is a creative attacking midfielder, to be able to unlock Colchester. So in the context of the game,
and it's not a number 6 for me. I don't know why Solskjaer keeps persisting with it, but then he's trying to accommodate Mata.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
You kind of had to do it for this game.
I don't think he's a number 6. I feel like he's more advanced. If you're gonna play more advanced. But for me, 5 today.
Yeah, I don't really see a problem with him playing 6 in this game because it wasn't going to be a midfield scrap. It wasn't going to be a midfield battle. So we could almost go and leave Matic and join on, but which is kind of what he did. Matic, I thought he was bright today.
You know what? I'll give him a 7, man. It's going to surprise me.
A 7.
Man, like, you know, Ricky's put some in me or some voodoo and that.
Matic FC.
Matic FC. Nah, chill. I still want him sold in January, mate. Let's not get twisted, yo. I want him sold in January, mate. You know what I mean? Man looked at his element today. Man was like, yo, I could be the next Serbian. You know what I mean? Like. But
playing for his
today,
contract.
you know what? Today, what he did well was forward passes.
Yeah, he did.
I like that. You know when he does a forward pass, and he did for Chelsea many years ago. It was unbelievable at that. He used to unlock defence and find it to Oscar, find it to Hazard. He used to do a lot of it. Then he almost became.
Forgot about Oscar.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like
he's a wicked player, man.
You know what I mean, he left too early.
I just went China, man. Go get a piece.
That's it, man. You know what I mean? You got to do what you got to do in it, man. But man, I thought. He kind of shy away from that, and he's almost now become like a sideways kind of guy. You know what I mean? I see Ricky and all his videos about how the way he brings in the fall. I thought today he did that, but then again, we've got to be realistic, and it was Colchester. But you got to do what's in front of you. And for me today, got the assist. You know what I mean? Well, it wasn't an assist, but it was.
He set the play. He put it through for Rashford, and Rashford done his thing.
You know what I mean? I give him a 7.
Yeah. I agree. I think. As well as we can criticise players and say, oh, Matic is too slow, or he loses the ball, or he's stiff, or whatever. I think you got to big him up today. It was against Colchester, but I thought, especially in the first half, there wasn't any pressure on him, so he had space to do it. But he did ping the ball left, ping the ball right to try and get attacks going, and then, like you said, started that attack. So I agree with
the game where he was up front at one point, you know what I mean? Like, it's bad.
And then he had to go centre half as well, and he just did what he had to do. So I think a low 7.
Well, standard 7.
I winded you up. Who else in midfield? Mata. I thought he was bright.
Creative, you know what I mean? I thought he was intelligent on the ball today. I thought he was trying to make things happen, you know what I mean? Maybe not, but for me, what frustrates the hell out of me, it's too nice, man. I want you to shoot, man. I don't want you to get to
the edge of the box so many times.
And he says, you know what, you have that goal, mate. This is why you've not scored enough goals in your career. You could have had more. David Silva's had how many? You need to score more, mate, and he's not done that. And he's selfless. I get it. He wants to be, you know, Rashford and Greenwood to have the limelight. But sometimes when you're at the edge of your D, just hit it, man. You know what I mean? But today I thought he did well. You know what I mean? I thought it was bright. I thought, you know, he'll interact with him. Yeah, I give him a 7, man. Today I thought it was brilliant today.
Do you know what? I'm thinking about it. Pereira, yes, 5. I actually think Matic is a 6, and I think Matt is a 6. 6 is not bad.
6 is not bad, yeah.
But I don't know. Was it enough to get a 7?
Yeah.
don't know. It was quite an average game against a really... No, do you know what? I'm going to go over 6 for Matic and a 6 for Matter. Okay. You don't have to change because you gave 2 sevens. Are you going to stick with the 2 sevens?
You know what? I might go for 6 for.
Don't copy me. Don't copy me.
You know what?
I'm just saying, like, when you break it down, what's what their man done into the 7 territory? 7 is where you're starting to get into very good performance.
But you said judging by this game, so I'm judging by the game. So I think he was. Because
I was thinking, can I give Matic a 7 and then give Matter a 6? Then they both have to be 7s.
The best out of the midfield 3. Let's be realised. So I think 7 for both of them. Yeah.
I'm going to go 2 6. Yeah, put it out. 7 or 6. Not much in it, but I feel like 6 is a bit more appropriate. Yeah. But I don't know. What do you guys think? All right then. So you gone 2 7s, I've gone 2 6s. And let's go to the front 3. Rashford, he got his goal in the end. I think if he would have carried on how he was in the first half, he could have been in for a 4.
I think he was probably
just because you kept missing.
I think it was one of our... You know what? I said I didn't have a man of the match. I thought maybe just about he is a man of the match.
Yeah, he got a goal and assist.
Yeah, I got a goal and assist. I think 8 tonight, you know what I mean? I thought it was brilliant tonight. I thought he was at the forefront of everything. I think with Rashford, and I say Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is a 3-star manager, but I feel like everything has to start from Rashford. If you don't start from Rashford, I think we don't get any goals.
You see, when he won he won a couple of free kicks early on in the half, just from running.
That's what I'm saying.
like when I know there's the analogy, run up, man.
Run up.
He literally runs at you.
And you know what he runs into you, then it's almost you got to foul him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's so direct, which is when we see the best of him.
And that's why you see the best of him. And I've always said he's a left winger. I never said he's a striker. And that's where, for me, United, if you're not going to win a game, it's through Rashford, interlinking with everyone. Martial from 1 or 2s. I thought there was a lot of 1-2s today, but it didn't work out today. But I thought today got the goal and assist, so man, you can't really solid fault. 8, man, solid 8 today.
Martial got on the score sheet as well. Had a shot first half, which was probably the closest we went to. Well, the closest we went to scoring was Rashford, because he should have scored, but he had that kind of knuckleball shot just before the half, and got his goal.
Today. I thought he solid all around today. I thought he was trying to make things happen. You know what I mean? He weren't too much like coming for the ball and receiving it from that edge of halfway line. I thought he stuck to that to number 9 roller. You know what? I got to give him a 7 today, but I thought it was brilliant today. I thought he occupied the defence well. He got into dangerous positions, interlinking well, Mason Greenwood and all that. You know what, man? You got to judge him by game, and it's all about confidence player. When the confidence is going and everyone's team's playing well.
And that type of goal he scored was that messy one, getting on the end of it. You know, Solskjaer spoke about him scoring.
I want more of that. I don't want the goals where, you know what I mean, it takes him a while to just, you know what I mean, get the load and everything up. I want it just to be, you know what, be on the edge of everything, and they'll find you.
Yes, it's against Colchester, but like you said, he had to be there, and Rashford found him well. Mason Greenwood.
Do you know what? I
thought it was quiet today.
I thought it was quiet today. That's what I was going to say, and I thought if people are going to say he had a good game, I don't know what they're saying, man. Because he had, but the problem is that is what we're going to get with Mason Greenwood. He's a young kid,
can't expect him to bang it up every game.
And that left back almost stayed there. You know what I mean? It's not as if he was like, you know,
because Mason's not really a man that will get at the guy and take him down the wing, but Mason got the assist that caused the own goal.
That's it.
So he got into good positions. He had a couple shots on target. Not his best hits, but kind of comfortable.
I give him a 6. I think 6 is just about right. But you know what I mean, them kind of games you're not going to judge him on because he's bailed us out a lot of times. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Everton, you know what I mean? Villa, Rochdale, you know what I mean?
Sheffield
United, fine. You know what I mean? He's bailing out this manager.
You judge him on the game, and now you say you're not going to judge him on the game.
Well, you know what, yo, Josh, man, you do your camera, man.
He's got a point, though.
Yeah, he's got a camera. Yeah, true. You know what I mean? But
on today's game, I think a 6 is fair.
6 is just about a result, and I think, you know what I mean, it's a bit harsh on him to give him lower than that. I think 6 is about a result.
Yeah, and you know, Ricky was saying that he feels he's not quite there yet. He feels he still needs.
He's not a 90-minute player, though.
Yeah, I think. I just think there's certain games he can come into. I don't think he could have done much more for the minutes that he's had.
That's it.
He scored pretty much every time he's played, or contributed every time he's played. Today he forced the goal to happen, even though he didn't score. So even if he's not scoring goals, he's still contributing, and he's so young. So for me,
it's up to the manager to find a way of playing, and
he still needs to be bred in. Can't just be thrusted in every game 90 minutes. We don't want to see that.
And you don't want him to be kind of a hero to save you.
Exactly.
It's not about that. You don't want to put too much pressure.
It's a perfect breakthrough season for him.
Yeah, 100%. You know what I mean? We're where we are now, and when Rashford came up, we were in the midst of a slump, and it was like, you know, and he came on almost saved us against Midfield. So I think 6 is what's about.
And Arsenal.
Yeah, Arsenal as well.
Right, and then the subs. Jesse Lingard came on, Brandon Williams came on. You know, I kind of liked Brandon Williams' little shithousery. He weren't taking it from that right winger, you know, pushing it about a bit.
I thought he made a lot.
Couple of shots on target, but blocked and stuff.
But still, flat 5 for all of them.
Flat 5 for all of them. Lingard as well, sort of same thing. And who else came on? Was that?
What did he do, Lingard?
He just kept it ticking. That's why it's a 5. Don't get on to him. I think he just...
20 minutes was poor, though. Last 20 minutes of the game, I've fallen asleep.
Yeah, we could have gone for 4s and 5s. I thought we wanted to go kick on, but
yeah,
didn't
that's
quite
the
happen.
mentality of the club. We need to get to that level where Liverpool, City, ruthless, just get out there, another goal. But we'll see.
Wasn't to be. Okay, and on to Solskjaer. Look, he wasn't ramping, man. He picked a strong team. Like, I knew he was saying how important it is to get the W against these and get in the semi-final. But even I thought, I didn't think Martial, Rashford would play. I didn't think Maguire would play. Apart from maybe them, but he got the job done. So I'm through to the semi-final. So what are you giving him?
You know what? I'm going to give it on a basis of the whole game, and I think a 6 is just about a result for him.
I was going to say, I agree
because
with
at the end of the day, what he's doing now is he's got a playing card, and he's got the best cards on the table, and he's almost playing them all at once. So sooner or later, it's going to bite us in the arse. So we need to play it well, play the cards well, and we'll see the fruits of it later on. But you know what I mean, got to give it today. You know what I mean? I don't know what he said at half time. Did it galvanise the players? I don't know, but
we scored from their counter, countering. You know what I mean?
And then the own goal was almost deflated them. You know what I mean? So can we really say in hindsight it was a great performance? You know what I mean?
It was a great performance. I think it was a workmanlike performance. We always knew once you get the first goal against a team like Colchester, the gates will open up and they're confident the head was going, and he did.
6 is just about right. I think,
you don't want to overpraise because with those players on the pitch, that's what should happen. But you can't underpraise because we got the result.
And I still think that was a freestyle performance. I'm still not buying into this, man. But we'll go again.
Not having it. But semi-finals, 2 legs. We go into it. Actually, before we finish, what type of team does he put out for the City game? Full strength, or keep going with some of the kids because we've got games?
I think you got to blend them in.
Because in January it goes Arsenal, then it goes Wolves away in the FA Cup, then the first leg against City.
Jeez,
what a start to the year! Boom! We could find ourselves out the FA Cup, out the Carabao Cup, and out of 4th.
Listen,
or if you're a careful like me, we could be 1 foot in the final of the Carabao Cup, through to the 4th round of the FA Cup, and in 4th.
You know what I mean? I don't know what you're drinking in that cup, man.
What do you mean?
It might be half full, but it might be half full of something dodgy. You know what I'm saying?
Cup in my hand.
Yo.
What?
Nah.
It's Christmas, man.
I know it is, but we've got to be realistic, man. And I think Man City over 2 legs is just about beyond us. And I don't want to be pessimistic, but you've got to be real out here.
I think it's beyond. You think that? It's beyond us.
Because of the fact that they've got depth, mate. They've got depth, mate. They can bring in Aguero, Foden, you know what I mean? Mahrez.
I hear that. I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying that over 2 legs, I hear it. You can't just do a one-off performance and go. But why can't we nick a win against them here and go and play against them on the counter like we will probably in both games and get a nick a draw at the Etihad?
Time will tell, Flex. Time will tell.
Time will tell. Let us know about the player ratings, what you guys thought. Kind of a difficult game to analyse because you don't want to get too giddy, as this man says. Is that a Manchester word, giddy? Yeah, giddy. When they get too giddy, I don't really say that. Giddy. I don't really say giddy. You say giddy. You don't say giddy. I've never heard you say giddy.
He's a Manchester by heart.
When it came 30 minutes early, I was well giddy.
Shut a fucking liar. He's such a liar. You lie like carpet. Right. But what was I saying? I forgot.
Yeah, Watford.
Oh, Watford. That roll on Watford, man. Like, listen, I don't care what anyone says. It's going to be a tough game. Must win. I actually want Watford to stay up, but they can start that after next week.
I think it's going to be a tough game. I think you can't count Watford out. I think if they were just to sit back, you know what I mean, first 50 minutes.
You just know.
You just know, mate. And then we push up more. They get 1 goal. Troy Deeney. You know what I mean, man? Troy Deeney, man. Please, man. Please. I'm begging you, man.
What are you begging?
I'm begging you, man.
I already said the same to Matt, so I was like, Lowers.
If he clutches onto Lindelof, yo.
No, but real talk, if they play Troy by himself against Lindelof Maguire, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. But it's if they get in and if they play 2 up.
And you've got to look out for Sam, man. Yo, he's a baller, man.
He's erratic, but he can get at people.
You know what I mean?
And Luke Shaw on that side.
Quadrado point 2, man. But yeah, man.
Let us know about the ratings and if you think we can beat City over 2 legs, and also get your predictions in for Watford at Vicarage Road this Sunday. Feeling Merry Christmassy, feeling good.
Yeah.
Peace. Big thank you to you guys for watching the latest of our videos, and if you want to check out more, make sure you do that just to the right of me. We are the biggest and best Manchester United channel in the world. Make sure you check us out on all of the socials as well: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. The socials are along the bottom. Peace.